Just 2 more days to close out the month of August, and it looks like this has been the best August for Wall Street in 14 years. But things could turn ugly on Monday with the start of September, a month notorious for market corrections. As Morgan Brennan shows us, there are a few stocks that investors should keep a close watch on this fall.
Call them back from the beach stocks, names that tend to pop in September as investors return to work after summering by the shore. These are stocks that have, on average, outperformed the broader market over the past 5 Septembers, posting positive gains even when the market tumbled in 2011. Only 17 names, or just over 3% of the S&P 500, actually fit this bill. Consumer discretionary stocks like Amazon, L Brands, and Tractor Supply, healthcare names like Cerner, Celgene, and Perrigo, and tech companies like SanDisk and IBM. They've all returned on average 4% or more for the month, Cerner returning the most. Headed into this fall season, experts are again setting sights on these sectors.
The industries that we like going into the fall would be cyclicals, and those would include healthcare, tech, energy and industrials. Those are really what we're focused on. Stocks that do well in a growing economy with low inflation, which is what we're in.
September has historically been the worst for stocks, a down month for many of the past 50 years. But market strategists note that hasn't actually been the case post-crisis, thanks largely to Fed policy and the effects that's had on the bond market.
You know, we're a bit cautious going into the fall because the fall is definitely a difficult time for the stock market. And you know, we haven't had a 10% correction in about 3 years. So if we get a sell-off in the fall, you know, we wouldn't be surprised, and it may actually be healthy in the long term.
But until such a correction occurs, if it does, stocks remain at record highs. So it's also important to look at value. Right now, stocks trading at a discount to their 5-year averages include Kraft, Constellation Brands, AIG, Discovery Communications, and AT&T. But remember, investors come back in September, and so does market-moving data. Starting next week with the U.S. jobs report on Friday and the much-anticipated European Central Bank's meeting on Thursday. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Morgan Brennan.